Blood went everywhere. It was a bit of a dilemma. I had to save Jack's life. Last step.
You got food around your mouth.
What? No, I ain't.
Go on in your mouth there.
It's not food.
What is it?
What, that?
Yeah.
I'm just a dirty cunt, I think. We've got one bit left.
That is all.
One bit. But, you might notice, no front bumper, half done. Because, yes, efficiency at its finest. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take off the side skirts. This is the last step that we need to do on prepping this body kit, and I am excited because it's been eventful.
I have to get my hands off.
Hasn't it?
Right.
It's been eventful. There was a lot of adjustments that you had to make with this kit, aren't they? Yeah. I mean, a lot of adjustments.
Every single panel and every single piece.
Yeah, it's had to have something done. It's like, obviously I had big brains in the last one as well about cutting out the arch and the bumper on the front more. Glad we did that because it needs doing. It needed doing. So the last step is the side skirts.
Even if it didn't need doing now, it's going to need doing in the future for other reasons.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, also as well, a bit upset. They're not going to know because I've not seen it at this moment in time, but I am a bit upset because the front bumper isn't going to be the same colour as the back. So, they'd already seen it, but at this moment in time, it won't be done. And I know it's going to be the wrong colour, so I'm a bit disappointed in that. But
we couldn't get the same primer.
Shit happens, doesn't it? Yeah, we couldn't get the same primer, and I'm not waiting 2 weeks or a week for delivery when we could just get a different colour. It's not staying that colour anyway, so... God, nothing left. No, so... we're going to take these side skirts off. We're going to patch up the riv nut holes again. We're going to screw them out, drill them out even, and fill fiberglass the back and fill them in. We're going to do the same like we did on the front bumper and smooth that back out, just so when it does come to adjusting these arches, if we have to, then we can just redo the holes and everything else and just make sure everything's all good on that front. But obviously we can't do that till we get the wheels. By this point when you're seeing this video, we've probably got the wheels.
Yeah.
We've probably got the wheels. I'm hoping we've got the wheels, providing there's no delays in the shipping or anything like that. We should have the wheels, so hopefully next week we should be doing something on the arches, or we may do some undersealing on the back as well. We'll see how this works out. We'll see if we can fill it in with something, but it's not going to be pointless. It's going to be the process, so everything's going to keep going and going and going and going. Hopefully, that's the plan. Still looking for somebody to paint the car.
They say Mike's about to blow though. Tell me something that I don't know. With the crowd bouncing like bogles. You can come on the tour bus, just please no photos. But they're out like Somo. Cause we be going off on the off nights. Cause I've been on every single song I put my pin on. No, they don't know. Or maybe they starting to. Cause I work so hard that it's hard to lose. Top spot, I'm taking that face to face. Got a bottle in my hand, I'm facing that. Cause if winning is a habit, then I've been an addict. Every night it's cinematic. When you roll with us, and we won't live forever. But I will remember when I met you in the summer.
Jack.
Hello.
We're up to date.
Massively.
So, the side skirts are here. We have turned them Focus ST. But this is pretty much, well, it's not it because we've got to adjust the front arches, but this is it until we get the wheels. So by the time that you guys are seeing this video, we should hopefully already have them wheels. I've been told 3rd week in October, they should be arriving in the UK. This should be going up in November, maybe the start of November. We should hopefully have those wheels, and if that's the case, and that means that we can proceed and adjust those arches. So next week, you'll either see the arches being adjusted, or we may record a couple of other videos on the 350, like undersealing, just to fill that little gap to make sure you don't miss anything. But once those 2 arches are done on the front, that means we've got to remove the wrap and it's ready for paint. The wrap isn't getting removed until we are ready to do so and to have it to be painted, because at the minute it's offering a bit of protection. So we don't want the car to rust, hence why we're not taking the wrap off just yet, but we will take that off eventually. So now, once they've dried, the process of putting the car back together, it's going to look completely different because the colours are all completely different, so it's going to look absolutely amazing. But it will all come together very, very quickly, quicker than you actually realise. Because once it's sprayed, this car is then ready to go on the road. It will have the wheels. We're going to send it on the old wheels for the paint as well. So there's a purpose for those. It's just going to look amazing. It's going to look really good. And the fact that we've built this, we've had no bodywork experience before. We've had no experience on fitting a wide body. Yes, we've done bits wrong. Yes, we probably could have done things better, but we're learning from these mistakes. So that means on the next project, when we do other things, I'm not going to mention what, we're going to do some other things, but you're going to be seeing a lot more wide bodies. Let's just say that. There's going to be a lot more wide bodies on this channel. We're going to be doing them ourselves. There's no point giving the car to somebody else to do it, because where's the entertainment factor in that for you guys? You guys have come here on the process, you've watched us build this car, and my God, has it been stressful, extremely stressful. We've put time aside to get this done. We've been waiting on parts for work, so we've not been able to do work. So that's kind of gave us a little bit of an opening to do this as well, which is absolutely fantastic. This car is now done to the point what we can as of this moment in time. Not as of the moment you're watching this video, but as of the moment we're recording this. So let's get putting this car back together. Let's put all these little pieces back on and let's see our mishmash car.
You used to stop this world from spinning. Like Superman, you were the only one to find the strength in all that I was dealing with. This life like kryptonite. And if you keep me close, every minute in this hourglass you hold. Oh, 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 and when I fall to thee, will you be there when I wait to save me? A superhero in this. A superhero in this. You called my soul when I was falling. You moved the cross to stop me from hitting the ground, and every goal there was.
Up until this point, the car is now complete. So it's exciting times. I mean, it's not complete in the sense of front wheels because we don't have them yet. But you may, well, we may have them, like I said, at this time when you're watching this video. But the car is pretty much done in the sense of what we can physically do now. There's a few other little things we can do, which you'll probably see some videos for later on down the line. But we do need to sort these front arches out and readjust them. But we can't do that until we get the wheels. So now, as of this point, we are waiting on that. But it looks so much better than what it did. I mean, it's mismatched. Don't get me wrong. Very, very mismatched. Looks like we've made a car out of Lego, but it's looking a lot better. Isn't it, Jack?
Yeah.
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 Right, for those of you that didn't know as well, does anybody notice anything different about Jack? In all this time that we've not actually put a video up, what's different? Jack, what is different?
I don't know.
You got a bird's nest on you. So Jack's been growing some facial hair. Have you, Jack? Have you?
I got peer pressured into it.
I made him grow some facial hair, alright? I told him he needs to be part of the crew, and to be part of the crew, he needs a beard. He needs some sort of bum fluff.
Call it a beard.
He needs some sort of bum fluff on his chin, alright? I think it suits him. I think it actually suits him. He looks a bit Mexican. Don't you? We'll start playing Gasolina every day on repeat.
That's the wrong place.
What?
Wrong place.
So, but yeah, so actually, there's actually a fun fact I want to tell you about as well right now. So,
Wait, what is it?
come here.
What?
Come here.
Hold on.
Come here.
I know
Right.
what it is now.
So we've never actually told you about this. So do you know when we say blood, sweat and tears and stitches have gone into this car? We never actually mentioned about this. We did actually forget. So one day, hold this, Jack. Keep it right there. So one day, what it was is Jack was holding the arch. He was then drilling like this, and he was pushing on. And as he was drilling, the drill bit decided to go. And then what happened is Jack went into his wrist, drilled his wrist, blood went everywhere. it was a bit of a dilemma. I had to save Jack's life. He nearly died for the 350. This is not a joke, this is actually serious. So he actually bled everywhere, all over the floor.
I was gushing.
Yeah, it was gushing. I had to sort that out. He had to then go to the doctor, well, to the hospital, because he had a bit of a growth coming out of his wrist.
Oh no, it just pulled the flesh out.
Yeah, it pulled the flesh out. So as it went in, it went back out, and it just like left a little fucking what's it hanging out, didn't it? Literally, it was. So, yeah, blood, sweat, and tears has actually gone into this. So if we look at Jack's wrist,
It wasn't a massive drill.
he's got the scar now, but it was
It's only baby,
just
but
there,
it was deep. And
right there. But
drills. Right, well, the top, it said it scraped the tendon
Yeah.
and went through a vein, but I was very close to my artery.
yeah, so he like nearly.
I nearly died for this car.
So make sure you fucking like this video.
And we wasn't
Right.
even recorded.
No, we wasn't.
And we didn't even tell him.
No, we didn't.
So
But
I've now got a
at least
permanent
now,
6mm drill
exactly, you know what a 6mm drill bit looks like, so you don't even have to search for the size. So the car itself, as we saw in the cinematics, is done. We'll get back to that now after we've told you a little fun story. But it looks so much better. We are thinking of adjusting this. We've got a separate way that we've thought of that will be better. I mean, it works, it opens and everything else, but we have a separate way we're thinking of adjusting that, aren't we?
Yes.
We might actually record that as well and show them, but it's going to be such an easier way. It means we've got to build the arch back up, and you don't have to smooth the arch, but as you can see, looks all mismatched. We've got part of an ST looking car, so
Dirty.
we have got some other bits left to do, like the arches. We've just got to mould the back a little bit, haven't we, so it fits closer to the car, but we're going to do that off camera. That's just doing some extra bits. The front arches, they're obviously not on down there.
Because-
they are with you can't see it. I tried to do it yesterday to Louis. So we've smoothed the holes in, if you saw on the cinematics of the front bumper.
No holes.
There's none in the side skirts as well, just in case we do have to remove these and move them in a certain different way. So we're kind of preparing for when them wheels come. If you haven't liked this video already, for Jack's disastrous attempt at trying to, like, you know, get out of doing the 350.
Yeah, but what gets me is, I didn't go to hospital for like 7 hours.
I know, he carried on with it after. He just, what did you put over it? It wasn't a plaster, was it?
No, we just bandaged it up and left it.
Yeah, we bandaged it up and left it for a bit. I mean, once the bleeding stopped, we kind of didn't panic after that.
Well, we thought, no, it stopped gushing, but it was still bleeding. When I got home 7 hours later,
it was still bleeding 7 hours later. So Jack nearly lost his life for this car. So make sure you like, comment, and down below make sure you subscribe for Jack's traumatic experience with this car.
Please.